Okay. Looks like we're back. So I think it was just that I didn't have it in admin mode. So maybe what will I ever learn? Get on. Make sure everything's working on the two platforms. I'm not seeing quite yet. That's okay. I'm sure it'll come. And don't get distracted by this. It's the biggest thing. Okay. Back up and running. Good. More time to lose, so let's get in there. Make sure I'm on the right server. Looks like I am. So there was a small patch last night, so I've updated on that, fixing some technical things, really minor, quick hot fix thing. The other one I did is that the game was requesting that I update my NVIDIA, which confused me because NVIDIA is telling me that I'm on the latest, but apparently there was a subsequent patch for uh, some Dune issues and other things. And it's got a bunch of Steam updates there, which is great for accomplishments. So last stream, basically, I went from being on foot to now I'm mechanized. Got a sand bike. Change locations as well. This is my new base. I moved from Pega Basin South to Eastern Vermilius Gap. So this is the western. I poked my nose on that side too, so I've crossed three borders at this point. This is, for lack of a better term, sort of the starting area, and the game has kindly been hand-holding my way through learning how all the different systems work. And so, in terms of skills and things, I'm now at level 16, almost 17. I don't know what your maximum skill level can be in the game. I didn't look that up. So I'm moving my trees along nicely. Uh, so it looks. I'm not sure either if you can cross class. So there's these five different classes. I'm a mentat, which gives me some got the big brain, I guess. I also assassinate things and can be tactical about it. Brief summary. So in research, I've been moving these along too. I've got 4 points that I could put into something right now. I was getting kind of tired yesterday at the end of the stream, so I didn't do much more. One I would like to get is the Dew Reaper. As a great way of gathering water at a more efficient rate than I have been. Sucking it off of flowers isn't the best way, but with the Dew Reaper and a leader John, which is basically a container, looks like you can gather more than one at a time. So there you go. That would be the next one. So I probably should save my intel points for that. In terms of my journey, as they say these days, uh, this is the overall quest line and moving things along. It'd be nice to have an ability to take off the completed ones. I don't know if I need to see those after they're done, but So I've moved through all the new beginning ones into the Vermilius Gap set. Some miscellaneous ones and faction ones along. We've met a couple faction recruiters now, so it's possible to join a house at some point once we get beyond, once we've done what they require. Um, and so these ones, probably do this right now. Fabricate a Mark One cut array. I think I already have one. This might be the next level of them because it's in the. It seems like it's following. This is the beginner level equipment, and then it continues to improve as we move through the different areas. And I've moved from copper based weapons now. These are more iron, and then steel would be next, and then there's a progression of metals and that you move through different tiers, I guess, of weapons and equipment. Would be one way of saying it. So I can knock some of these off. That'd be a good idea, probably. But these are all in the house kind of thing, or in the area. Oh, what else can I show? These are the trade post missions. Again, I've got a bunch that I've completed. That would be nice if I could just not see. A few remaining. So again, I thought I already built a bike, but maybe I can do it again. I need replacement parts anyway because one of the treads on it's almost worn out. I think you can repair it to a certain amount, but not all the way. That one I don't want to do because he's kind of like at least not right now, the million Solari to kill this person. He's also kind of leading the storyline for me, so I don't know what would happen. I haven't actually seen him in person for a while anyway, so I don't think I could kill him right away, regardless. And this is back in the previous area at Imperial's testing station number 2. So I'd have to go back and chat with him there, which I can do. Um, so stolen goods, finding the new Imperial testing station. And the testing station, they're, they're instances where you go in, they're defended, and you just make your way through the various ones and collect items as you go, and secrets and blueprints. Just loading up on fluids here. So that's another one. So maybe working on. I'm just tasking. I guess is the big picture. These ones, I don't know what they call this. This is the other than the known universe. So which one have I completed then? Looks like I'm one of 12 in. This looks more like the broad scope of history or something. Okay, that one's completed. I don't remember doing that though. Oh, and this one's completed. Okay. So this is, I guess, this is some lore that I've picked up through different conversations and interactions that I've had, and okay. So that's a different type of questing, as I understand it. I'm still learning too. I haven't really watched a lot of tutorials, or I did watch some of the streamers. I was watching Airwing Marine and Co play a bit on the first day when it came out, and I bought it on the second day on the 6th, and it's not fully released yet. You paid a premium to play it early, that kind of thing. So they squeezed a little more money out of me, but why not? I want to play it for the weekend. So these ones would be the, I guess, achievements, or no, it just this is the codex. My mistake. Yeah. So let me look at the in-house ones. Yeah. So these are ones where I have to explore a bit to find these different things. I haven't found a big settlement yet. I found a couple of trade hubs or trade centers, but see if I can do this. Start with this one. So Solido replicator. I would do that over here. Fabricator. I'll do this. So I can do that right now. Yesterday I had a combination of tired brain and way too many tasks to do, so I thought I couldn't keep up with it all. Hopefully a little better oriented today. That should complete that quest, I think. Yeah. Copy a base using the Solido replicator. So okay, I gotcha. So it looks like it is on my inventory. That right now. My inventory is almost full. Yeah, if I can get one more research point, I can work on. Did I just lose that slot? How did that happen? Oh, maybe they tweaked something. Lost my train of thought. I was looking for the Solido replicator. Yeah, that's it. I'll trade that for this for now. What's this? I'll copy the building. This would copy the basic blueprint of this building. So instead of building out all these walls and floors and foundations and different building envelope components, basically, it would copy the whole thing. Then you just, as long as you have the materials, you can apply it somewhere else. So there we go. So that completed that journey. And actually, I'm going to forget this blueprint because it's not that impressive. But it could be used, like, I would imagine it could be used on someone else's building too, which would be interesting. My bike placer. Okay. You can store things in this. You can recreate your bike. You can store up to 10 vehicles within this piece of equipment. Won't bring it up now, but I do want to go back in here too. I got 9. That gave me 9. Bumped me up to level 17 and level 9. So this I can do now, which might be interesting. I can make one of these. I need 10 iron for it though, and silicone. Okay, I can't make this yet. Um, so I need to go out and harvest the components for this. I got enough EMF generators. Need more iron. Need silicone, and silicone comes from flour sand. It's called. Um, I haven't found enough of that yet. I found some. Something else I want to make right away. Maybe nothing I can afford. It's a larger chest too. That might be good to get. And I also need iron for that. That's the Cutaway Mark II. I thought I had these are my weapons, and I can start. There's different armor I can make too now from iron. upgrade all that. Ultimate shield. Oh, okay, that'd be nice to have. That's my own personal shield. This is where the combat starts to get more complex too. So the way combat's worked so far, um, they often pair up melee with a range shooter. So someone will have a rifle and sit back, and then someone else will be charging at you with a sword. So if you're not able to penetrate the shield of the person with the ranged weapon, you really have to focus on the one coming at you with the sword first. So it changes things a bit. Well, before you could, when the adversary didn't have any shields, you could just pop them from a distance, and either one of them. And this you'll have to the tactics become a little more interesting. Battery Mark II. I'm sure that's I got another skill point too. I don't know if there's any I can use right now because I need an advanced mentat to get these to level 2. It seems that I can get them to level 1, but the level 2 is it's either at the trade house that I can do it, so I'd have to wait till the trade house, or I can do it here. I already have this one. That's one of my techniques. The other thing I did is I moved. Oh, it shows here too. So that's my shield. I kept pressing C for some reason. I must, for some whatever reason, my fingers go for the C button. So I was popping shields off when I didn't mean to. So I moved that to mouse thumb, but I'll practice it in a minute. I was wasting shields basically. So I guess I'll save that skill point for now. The other thing I'd like to do is get to a bank. You have to go to a settlement to get to a bank and start depositing some of that money. I don't know if I need it that much because I'm carrying 20K around on me. The other option is to leave it in my storage, which I think can be raided at some point. Maybe not yet, but I'm just not sure. So let's look at journey again. Let's finish location. This one was an interesting one too. This was like a puzzle mission, learning more about the world really at the same time. So I'd have to find the second location. It may not be. I might not be ready for it either. So Paris southeast the Great Hammer of Merzabah, shattered teeth of the gods nestled between molar and incisor, cavity revealed. So that's the indication of where it's at. And I'm right under the shadow basically of the Great Hammer. Uh, that could be something I look forward today too. It's just a different type of mission. It was an interesting one. So banking. That's so I have to go to either Harco Village or Arakeen, which I was talking about if I want to put my money away. It's also where you go to pay your taxes. It's always exciting. Paying taxes, same thing. So I'll have to get to one of those and have to reach a settlement to talk to. Just have to reach a settlement, I guess. So ornithopter is sort of the flying vehicle that would be that would come up, and I haven't seen any yet because we're not far enough into the world yet. Um, this the game came open on the 6th. I have no doubt that people have been playing like 12 hours a day, trying to rush ahead to get to all the things. Um, okay, this is the Cutaway Mark One. I'm pretty sure I already made one, but I'll do it again just to get this out of here. And get maybe and I need Holtzman shields too. Okay. I would think that should be Mark Two because the first one maybe it was a. Let me see what it is actually before I speak too much. The building tool. Right here. Oh, this is the improvised. That's why. And this is why I can't mine iron yet either. So that's why I need to go from improvised to Mark 1. Did I need to do that with? Okay. There's all these little trees that I have to have in my head now to figure out what I should be doing. Let me double check. Vehicles. Those are specials. Okay, it says down here. Doesn't always. Up there. Oh, here it is. So that's the improvised. Where's the Mark 1? B. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I've learned it. I just need more copper. I've got 2 copper, I need 6. That would be a priority right now to get that advanced one manufactured. And of course I still have to watch my water. Let's go. Maybe I should make another storage unit first. Speaking of using copper. That's this. Oh, this is just salvage metals, so that's no big deal. And maybe we'll slap one of these here by the door. Maybe even 2 of them. Maybe it won't let me do 2. Am I out of metal? No. Well, it's not letting me build it then. I'm not. Okay, I only have 25. Yeah, my bad. Then, yeah, come back to that. I'll stick some stuff in here right now because I'm almost full. I'll keep that in here. Darts. A ton of darts, so I should probably put some of those away. I'm not sure what the off-board medical supplies are for. Scroll down on that. No, that's it. Here's the flour sand that I'm looking for that would allow me to manufacture silicone at some point. Carry that. Carry that. Which things I don't need to carry. That in the generator. Those can go here. Goes a neighbor. Didn't need to carry gun parts around with me when I'm out in the wilds either. I got a little bit of iron, a little bit of copper, but not enough to do much with. Parts that I don't need to carry with me. Drop that in the big vat. Copper and iron. Granite. Okay. I'll leave those, gather them together. That's the plant fiber I need to put together. It's also another component that I don't need to have up here. So I don't know what that is. I'll leave that down here. I'll just leave the most necessary things up top, I guess. It's not one of them. My blood bag, heals, and different types of implements and pistols and my weapons, basically. Okay, good. There's no water in here. Nope, I'm out of water. I'll drop more fuel cells in. Okay, cool. I'm wondering if I should switch. Oh, I dropped all my outfits when I closed my old base, too. Hmm. I don't think I built any here or left any here. Okay, drop this. This is for a mission, which I need to take that back and have a conversation with one of the people at the other research station, basically, and complete that. Yeah, we're looking. So I've been trying to stick around here because that's where I know there's water. I can refill, at least keep my third. If I drop below a third of my hydration, I start taking penalties at that point, and you start losing hit. You start losing health once you go completely dry. So the goal really is ultimately to have enough water on me that I don't need to worry about it. And there's different suits you can wear too that help recycle water. And I had one earlier, which does offset things a little bit, but there are probably better sets to be found in the near future where that stuff is built right in. So right now I need copper so I can make that. Or something there. I might be able to climb for that. Okay, close by. Got the next level. Granite. The problem with climbing is that it's hard to climb back down. Probably find another way down. And I gotta watch my sun as well. My sun values. Exposure is getting high. And I'm in the direct sun. Take a knee here. Sun down. Check the map while I'm here. Yeah, I need to go up there. So maybe. And not knowing if there's any water up there, it poses a problem because I'm already dropping below a third. Maybe that's not the way to go. And I don't know how to get back down. I do have a new device that I'm wearing. Maybe I'll test here. Finding the lowest level is right here. Yeah. And if I okay, that's how you have to get down. You have to flip around and try to reattach. It's tricky. Copper up here. It's iron. Grab the stuff that's falling off it. Heat's kicking in again. Heat, oh, the sun. So yeah, iron forms a little differently here. It forms in big crystals. Any ways to form iron, I guess? Universe? Small universe? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, get my bike up. some reason, being on the bike means that the sun doesn't have any effect on you. No, I'm still pulling clothes basically. But, yeah. We head over towards where I know the water is. And I can also drain the blood from. They're still here. Had three locals on pikes here before, but now they're not there. Must be part of the changing landscape, ever-changing landscape. There's maybe there, but I can get water from these plants, which is what I need right now. So with the dew harvester, I should be able to collect a lot of the water off of these. And let's check and see. Copper, that's granite. Okay. Gives me a few more minutes out here in between water patches. Iron spots. There's copper right there. Nice to find a deposit of it. That's shipwreckage there from a spaceship. That would be worth checking out. Of course, the risk that sandworms are going to be on it too once they feel the vibrations. I never find copper when I need it. Up on the side of these cliffs too. Or it's a good chance. Could be a chance that someone's already came through and mined it. Just have to wait for stuff to respawn in. Grab more water since I'm here. Granite, iron. Oh, copper, okay. I'll go around the far side. Do that because I know that there's scavengers in that base. There it is. Tool. Curious me wants to go over there, but maybe not yet. Not quite yet. It's not a spaceship. Okay, can't remember the name of it. faction that runs those ships, but I know they're the ones that have been looking for the guy I met early. Okay, that was still move without that. I knew that was breaking down. I didn't know it exploded like that, but I can still operate it. It's like not as effective, but obviously. Give me time to get this home. Water first. A little breakdown. It's the way home. Yeah, the parts do wear out over time, and when you run into things a lot, it probably speeds that up. Accelerates the process, as they say. Oop. It feels like the desert's a little harsher here as well than it was in the previous area. I'm imagining that, but it feels that way. Yeah, there's some lag issues yesterday too, and I'm not feeling them yet. I'm happy with that. Back up here. Shade. That away. Okay, stuff to put in the refiner. Great. Oh, oh, I need more copper for this. I'll make sure I have everything. This is a twice infused copper dust. So I picked that up from a few locations, and I'm not sure how it's used yet, but I'm sure that will become apparent eventually. My rifle on, yeah. All that. I should be able to make that Mark 1 version now. Find it again. I'm still learning these menus too. It's sometimes painful. This one, okay. Yeah, we're good to go with this. Right, upgrade. That means I can put this this in place of, where's my, this one, yeah. Also damaged too. Now I can I can mine iron with it, which is great. And that probably increase yield from copper too. 48. Yeah, so it's increased yield plus an additional metal to mine with it, which is cool. And it should trigger. At least bump this onto the next one. Where it went. We did all this, the Holtzman shields. So I have to research the shield mark 2. Do the same routine with this one to get my 200 points XP for this. Research this one. Maybe not. Weapons. Nice, okay, so some improvements coming up. Where was that? Food, leap dispenser belt. Vehicles. I can make all of these things, can I? Do I have this on? Oh, I definitely want that. That's the... Maybe I just read it before and I didn't actually build one. I go... I have one, wait. Oh, that's the passive dispenser belt. So my power pack is getting down the lower third as well, and I've got a couple backups somewhere. But that's the one that's going to save me from fall damage, that's right. So I don't have to worry about climbing now, which I did before. Right, so before I get myself twisted in too many directions. Let's see if I can find that Holtzman thing. That's the full assembly. What do I need for that? That's just, it's already researched. Components for it, should be looking here. Tread, that's what I need to replace. So I can make that too, so I'll do that. That's the one. Need copper for that again. I was once rich in copper, but now I've moved in an area where copper is rare, there's more iron. Bring that up here, and I think I can work. I want to get a better bay too, so I can just ride right out of it. So a garage down below would be nice. Maybe I can work on that. Might get better, eh? I didn't start. Yeah, building some more foundation. I actually want to leave that one open. And maybe extend here. Yeah, if I close that in, I don't know if that granite will spawn there. I could just leave vehicles in down here if I wanted to. Make it 4x4. That's the edge of my my space. Yeah, my lane claim. That's what that's indicating. Oops. Okay, do that again. New buttons. And I can also change the set I wanted to do earlier. That allow me. Utilities. What's the new ones? Okay. These aren't new. Recycler is. What do we need for that? Copper. And I can watch my liquids here. Structural. I want to change my set. I go. How do I do this? That's kind of the garage doors. And just thought there was a different set to look at. Here we go. It's a different type of architecture, basically. That's a nice one. What do I need for it? Granite. I'll put one of those there. One there. One reviewed. I think I'm mixing architecture right now, but it's okay. And then this door, I want to put this wall. That's a door. I want to put it there. That one. And then a roof. And I can put vehicles in here and leave them assembled. Under, oh, okay. That's why. Extended our world a little bit. Maybe put a light in here too. I can. All these wall lights. Roughly center. Put that there. Is there a different set of lights for this? Maybe I don't have the. Yeah, I don't have enough metal for that. So I guess we'll go with one light for now. What I can do though is the bike up here, ready to roll. In a ready to roll position. And fix it up a bit. I need welder. Need a welder. I have. Welder. Add. Yeah. That's the broken one. You're doing the wrong thing, that's why. There we go. So assemble. Put on a new one. That was easy. And for repairs, oh shit, I'm out of water. I have to go for more water. I have to look at repairs first. Maybe because I don't have my wire on me. That's what it is. That could be it. Top up on water. I don't have to worry about the sun now. It's one less factor out there. I can go grab some iron and copper though. Grab a little bit of everything. Good, good, good. Water patch up one of those plants up there to grab a hold of. The time is right. Just don't want to leave my bike too far behind. I don't know if they can steal them or not. Bad actors out there. There we go. There's iron. Mined. Take it back to the old bike. It wanders away. Grab some fiber now that I'm here too. I don't want to take these guys on again. I got to practice the combat skills a little bit. You might have some interesting things there. Actually, let me practice my buttons first. Okay, there's my shield on my thumb button. And Q is still my turret, which is fine. But I think maybe because I use C as crouch in some games that I'm crouching on C. I don't need to. The shield wall both stops darts and slows down enemies trying to run through it, so good thing to set up at the right moment. I'm just about to engage in some of the nasties. So I'm going to put the bike away for now. What I'll do? What's that? Oh, it's the broken thread. Probe. Okay, that's the one I want for now. Don't need my welder out at the moment. Perfect with that. That one. let's get tactical. Shooting the melee person first is usually the best bet. Just doing that. Might be a solo in here. Okay, cool. Oh well. Yeah, you don't really get to practice on a solo though. Take his blood. Water later. Sometimes you get lucky and you find water in these locations too. Not today. Salvage components. They are salvagers. Scavengers. Oh, copper. Big stack there. Now it's over here. Part two. Do there. Only had one. Wasn't really a PvP encounter. It was just someone yapping off a bit. I mostly just ignored. They wanted me to pull over and drop my weapon, kind of thing. I didn't. Playing that game. Get from this closet. Could be lootable, but it isn't. Wreckage everywhere. Son. My backpack's full. And water's low. Always. Just go around this corner. Yeah, our packing. Full, no backpack space or anything now. Does it show water? Okay. Right here. So I'm going to drop my vehicle and on we go. What I can do, no, I can't do. I can make quick deposits with something. I don't know how I set that up. Okay, so I can shift stuff over this way and keep going. And this holds up to 250 in the vehicle. It's probably, I'm sure there are ways to expand that with improved vehicles and modules that go on it too. But these I think are the heaviest ones. Yeah. That can prolong my expeditions. Good. The bike. That wasn't there a minute ago. It's on fire. Go a little bit beyond the base this time. See if anything new has come up on this side of me. Iron. Mechanical parts. Salvage parts. Pretty lovely bodies. Sanguinate. Yep. There's two of them. That's all I have capacity for. Check. Nope. Maybe. There we go. Maybe get out the sun too. Get the phone overhead. That heat exposure just destroyed my little water ahead. I'm back over here, right by this guy again. Calculated slightly. Bike, maybe that's an regular in-game event. Looks like the bike burned up. Yeah. Stay to the sun. If there's anything else I can grab one here. I'll grab this. Grab things from the bike. Can't reach that far, I guess. License. Do that. Good socket, that's all I want to do. Carry them all. Main ones. They could be able to carry enough. Split it. Yeah. I'll come back for those. Blood in the cooker. Deposit the blood. I just yanked out of those guys. I get some blood in the works. That's the thing I want to fill up eventually once I can make that Dew Reaper. I can grab. Not yet. Let's load it up. No, it's right here yet. One of those bigger storage containers. Stuff that stuff in. Stuff the stuff. Okay, some repairs to be made by the looks of it. That's not what I'm doing, of course. Even just limit to me because I'm the only one here right now. Lonely universe. And we'll leave it like that for now. But stored it the same, so there's some people wandering through. They will eventually. What happens if I disable that? I have to open and close it. Don't hate that. But still producing. See what else was on my checklist today. I can't do everything at once, even though I want to. Boltzmann shield. That's one. Handheld resource scanner. Did that. Now I just have to. Oh, I have to make that. And here's a Arrakis. YouTube fields flowers during the night. Feel your leader, John. Research.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, this is a good one too. With a cistern, which I know how to make. Maybe I'll make one now. I had one in the previous location. Yeah. All the storm rolls through. It should be fabricator. Okay. No, wrong tool. No, wrong tool. Take these. Do another one.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Use. This one. There's the sandstorm. Cleaning things up nicely. That's the storage. Unless I need more copper, please. Gotcha. This is on automatic. On foot. Okay. There it goes. Storm's clearing off, and back to the regular grazing. Copper there, so I'm gonna have to go up for more copper. Which is fine. Drop this off. I should really eventually get this organized so I have like raw materials in one, refined materials in the second one, and then assembled materials in a third or something. I'll figure out a clever way of doing that. This is a game where I almost feel I need to make a list. Later, this is the one I'm going to do. Get the water cistern built, and to do that, I need to be able to find. This is all good stuff too for the weapons of war. Shield, handheld resource scanner. Have I researched that? Blood related. The weapons. Red Mark 2. Chest, power pack. 1. Chip made. There it is. Cool, so I can make that. I just need it. Iron and EMF generators, okay. Be nice if I could pull it from a nearby chest too, rather than me going and grab it. Usually there's a way. If I had this set up right next to it, that would do that. Let me try doing that. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Just move this slightly. I'm going to get some storage next to it. I don't know if the game does this or not. First of all, I gotta research that first. Handheld resource scanner. Handheld resource scanner. That was here. Yeah, oh, I don't have the research points. That's fine. Nothing to do with the storage units were. Oh well. So I need to that path. Not closed. Probably need to get myself to level 18. So I need just to chip along with other things at the same time. Reap and sow. To build cistern. That'll give me a few points for that. New weapons that I need to like a research tree for these. I don't have the points for that yet. So I'm in the eastern side. Okay. My biggest problem right now is that I need to check every 10 minutes for water. Where to drink this? Something feels funny here. Thought I put blood in, but I don't remember. Something feels bugged. Maybe. I'd have to jump out and reset, restart just the game to go back to the start screen. Let me look at what else is. Right, I made my way across to the anvil already. I haven't really explored the interior of this, of the anvil itself yet, or the hammer rather. This is the hammer up here. This is the anvil side. There might be some interesting things in the interior of this to look at. How about if I just reset the game first just to make sure that that's not the problem? Go back to main menu. Also going to run to the washroom really quickly and probably get another drink before I start drying out. So I'll be right back. Right back again. Got myself a Sapporo. Sounds of Japanese deliciousness. Had a beer Friday night, had a beer Sunday. I'm just out of control. Yeah, there we go. Sound of me swallowing. Put it back in. Looked like the blood wasn't processing properly. That's my thought. That's my little thought. This I do not know, but we'll see in a minute. I don't think I drank it when I. It usually takes me it takes a few minutes for it to process. And the gap between me putting in there and remembering it is usually more than. Okay. Have a look. Oh, I need to go find water. All there is to that. It's not funny. I turn it on auto. Can't interact with it running. Take that rock out. Maybe there's little ramps I could put in there too that make it a little easier than what I'm doing right now. Also, be nice if there was a first person mode. Oh, look at that. Some new examples. Fresh fur. Raining. One. He had 250 on him. He had 250 on him. Oh, so maybe I'm not draining as much. They've been hanging out for a while in the sun. I'm not sure. That could be it. Friendly friend. Better place now. And also heal up a bit. Okay. See what I can find in the vicinity. Granite. Iron down there a little bit further. Guy back up here again. New scavenger has taken his place. So. Or maybe that guy just took him out. Maybe he was out farming scavengers. that? I heard the alert. I'm not seeing it. Hang on. I think I know why. Covering up my alerts. Thank you for the follow, someone. Check that in a minute. Someone nice. How about a game? I created a new game capture there. That's why I lost that. Much appreciated. Oh, Pell. There we go. Pell her. Get some water. Just doing some gathering and moving the research trees along today. I guess I can walk these ones. Yeah, all the copper and actually I'll go into my inventory. Move some stuff over. Heavy stuff. I don't know why I'm carrying. Didn't mean to carry iron with me, but here we are. Yeah, that helps. See another thing near here? Someone's getting me again. Doing a little bit of farming, resource farming right now. Really want to check out that wreck out there. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Tempting. I don't know how sandworms come along and you're out in the middle of one of those wrecks. Whether how you can get off there, or how you can protect yourself. You just have to be really quick, maybe. I don't know. Okay, water next. Be in the shade. That'd be a fun drinking game. Every time he drinks, I drink. Probably would make it an hour into stream if I did it that way. Oh, I used to play so many different silly drinking games back in the day, but I don't do that so much anymore. Hangovers these days are a little too much. But once I get the base built up a little bit more, I'll be able to do some more exploring here. It's really hard to do that right now. I need to run for water every 10 minutes when I'm out in the desert, so I can't store enough on me yet. We'll get there though. Sounds serious. Mind my business. Kind of doing something. Wonder if that's someone's personal turret. That's just the weapon they're firing. Oh, look at all these things. Why can't I steal these? I don't have the right thing up. I'm doing that right now. If I can claim them, that gets me in trouble. Why are they here is a bigger question. I guess it's someone's stash. I have to refuel them and then take them. Grab a little more water. Excuse me. Head back. On back. Probably should have built my base right next to one of these patches. Seem to be here more than anything. Maybe a ramp right there. Oh, it's outside my zone. That's unfortunate. Thanks for brought you right in. Okay, there you go. Alright. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nicely done. Nice. Okay. I know what I'm doing right now. Just gonna get off the bike, sir. Just get off the bike. Okay. How much? I can carry a little bit of this. Get that back in at least. Almost up to full. Almost. Got better there. I only want metals in there right now, the refined metals. Carry that yet. All copper. Maybe I can only do one metal in there at a time too, I'm not sure. Yeah, so that was 750 mils, that's all I pulled out of them. I think from a living or a recently killed person, you get 1,000 mils out of it. But these guys aren't as interesting. They are depleted. The end of it. Just a little bit left. Why can't I make? I don't understand. Something's not working right here because I have iron on me. Iron ore. You can't deposit it right now. Interesting. There we go. You do more than two as well. Alright. Something's a little weird there. I need for this. My next item here was going to be don't remember. No, it's down here. Can't do any more researching until I get this one. Oh yeah, for the cistern. For that I need this. Where to put it? Storage, I think it is maybe. Yeah. And again. That's it. Okay. So we'll put that over by it. I should put it next to this. I don't know if they feed off each other better if they're not right next to each other. But this is the water cistern. Got enough copper for it now. But once I get the scythe ready, the gathering device for harvester. What do they call it? A harvester. Then I can start filling it up the leader John with that, and maybe make trips back and forth to fill this thing up. And for that, I think I will want to change this to me only. I think if people come in here, they can't access these things if I turn them off. So even at the settings I had them at. I don't know why this is. I need water to process that? Is that the problem? Let's go back to Jake in a minute. This is the reap and sow. So we got these two things. Except for this. Handheld resource scanner. That's the main one. Let's check to see if I've researched it. If I haven't, then I have to go out and start killing things and being a little more aggressive. That was over here. Yeah. So I need to get up to level 18 where I can. I'm one intel point away from being able to research that. So I think how I want to do this. Maybe I can head up this way to see what's and I don't know what's up here for water is the problem. I didn't find any last time. Or I do have to go back down to the research. Yeah, right here at the Imperial Testing Station #2 to complete a quest. That's a thought. Still haven't even explored these ones yet, or here. Really, none of the quests were focused down there, is why. But exploration points are also a thing, so it might be worthwhile having a look around a bit more. It's only 31% explored. 0 of 8 collectibles have been collected. We come up here, what do I got? Not much. So this is the eastern, this is where I am now. And it looks like I need to do a lot of work. Same there. How's it 0% complete though? This side seems to be a bit more barren. I have gone up there a little bit, but it's been seeing like lone guards up there. Basically, it's the only thing I've seen. Patrolling the area. So no, not a lot. Right. Put some stuff in storage then. That's storage. Maybe I should make one more mixed container for the rawest of materials. Salvage materials versus refined materials. That might be a way to start. Drop that too. That one in here. All right. I can do this with it. Nope. No. Even this has. Hang on. I'm being silly. I remember water being a requirement before, but I don't know why we need water to make steel or iron. So it is. This one's empty, so this is where having a recycling facility would be nice. Can I make that yet? I will. Yeah. This one. Copper, okay. And repair is iron. I'm only halfway there for that, so I'm going to demolish this. get more of it. All right, gonna have to keep plugging away at resource gathering for now, I guess. It's not getting me enough experience points to really move the needle with us other stuff. So let me have a look here. Maybe it's travel that will be the key. Furniture set. Oh, I should have bought that. Well, I can go there now. That might get me far enough along. So repair station again. That would be structure. Okay. Another one. Let's just get some more copper. I can do that one. That might be the thing to do. Let's read. These are all research requirements for those. For scrap metal. That's back behind. That's back at Griffin's Reach. This was the first area. This is a good one. This is just up the hill, but I need a confident water supply before I can go up there. That sounds interesting. So this is also part of the factions intrigue that I've got myself involved with, which is a good one. Hey, Alan, thanks very much for the follow. And Robian. Oh, your headphones are working. Okay. And they're getting part of the fun. Okay, so what do I want to? I just want to get more copper then. Right on. Awkwardly. Go up this way again. A lesser explored direction. Iron. Crap there. Road. I don't think I can make this jump down the cliff. Walk up copper. What's that burning up there? Base here. Interesting. Water up here. I can spot this. Nice. Now that I know that's there, did it show up on the map? Yeah, okay, now it's on the map, so that's great. Gives me a base of operations on this side. More here. There's water everywhere. What are they talking about? These power supplies. Fuel cells. We need to scan that. That's a fuel cells. I'll look around. That's it. That'd be a cool place to build a base, actually. Yeah. Wonder if I can move it all over here now. Stuff over. Why am I carrying conflicts? Oh, there's water right here. If I can access this is east view. Won't buy. This is already respawned. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering why the worms went. We haven't heard any worm noises. So they might have a quick update here coming. That's funny. Look at the crop. Nice. Down below? That's right. Big fire inside. Shit, nice power supply area. Iron. Actually, now would be the time to go across the desert since it's not working. Worms are on vacation. There's two up there. There's probably more down below. There is one down below. Another one on the far parapet. Haven't been ready for that one yet. I did get this iron level armor in place before I take on 4+ at a time. Another one, 2 more, 3 more. Yeah, there's probably a dozen in there, maybe. Who knows? Okay. Okay, down the other side, find some copper. Good to know that there's oh shit, bad place to be. Right, baby, right. The other one go. I don't know who these folks are. I sure need their blood. Yeah, I got 1,000 milliliters off of these ones. 250 off the ones that got strung up on posts. Alright. Now that'll help. Like a good draining. I wonder who's in here. Right above my base. Get in.
Sector weather alert.
Uh-oh.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Better move. Gotta get cover. Almost out of water too. Come on. That's overshoot. Feel it coming. Damn it. Hurry up. They're all up the hill.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
That looked like. Curious. Let's see it yet. Should I rely on the map though? I'm curious to see what it looks like off in the distance. Maybe I can park the bike first, at least. I don't love that.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
And now. Come on, let me in. What? There we go. Yeah, there it is. Moves really quickly. Didn't get any copper. Okay. Well, there. Might as well fix up the bike while I'm at it. Not that this will last long. The storm never lasts very long anyway, but. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I don't know where I was. I'm looking right at it. Gotta get some water in anyway. That's better. Shit, it's gonna be close. Like. This thing's so slow. My health is slowly going up. Might be enough just to get out and reach the next dewdrop location. Oh, very close. That next level. What do I need? Let me see. Okay, I need copper. I'm only at 15. That's right. I'm good again. That's good. I can process iron yet. No, I probably can't because there's no water. Okay, so that thing has to come up to 25. And then I can process one. Okay. I'll just leave that there then for now. I'll go down where I know I can get copper. That should be enough to push me over the top for the level. And more research. Never-ending cycle. Speaking of never-ending cycle. They might shut down the servers here in a short while to get a hotfix and get the worms back in play. I guess the worms are too quiet. Way too quiet. Hard to see the flowers at night too. Oh, on through the stairs. Interesting. There's also a radiation factor in game too. Okay. Scavenger on one more time. He's up and awake. And there's might have a friend even. That's it. The deposit. Okay. Okay, check. Will be good.
Shields up.
Damn it. Come on. Okay, they need to move on. No, they're not going to move on. I gotta wait.
Shield on.
That's the shield. That's the brutal shield. Oh, shit. Wouldn't I? Yeah, vehicle responded.
Got them.
You did. Well done. So I gotta crack that shield. Here we are, right back where we started. This time I put a turret up.
Got them.
Ah, okay. Worked out eventually. So yeah, the shielded NPCs I have to do a slow blade attack to get through the shield, or just overwhelm the shield with fire, which is hard to do at this level. No, nothing ventured, nothing gained. No harm, no foul. One of those ones. I need to get I need blood. He's already gone. Here you go. Please. Copper too. Where'd the other body go? Right here. Yeah, they must despawn after if you die, maybe they despawn. I'm just not seeing them. Big it lovely. Oh, look at my. I see all that pop up instead of the battle. Oh, some copper. We need more copper. It's iron. Right now we could travel the sands unopposed, basically, by worm folk. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, fix the door, I think. fuel leak. Like, that works. And that's what I want. Wasn't opening very well. I just got set in a weird angle of the hill. Gonna take a little break and run a washroom. I'll be do. So we wanted to get. Yeah. Oh, I already forget. Man. This thing. And we can construct that, hopefully. Water into blood. I only found one of them. And what time? 2.5 in. I probably won't go too much longer right now. I wanted enough materials for all those things. Awesome. I do want to get outside a little bit and mess around the garden before the end of the day. I also want to get this up and running. Check this out first. Take care of it. First time I've seen food. Extends life, expands consciousness, and allows the mysterious navigators, the Spacing Guild to guide highliners safely between the stars. Okay, so it puts more spice in your blood, like literally. Melange spice food. Like it. This one's almost reaching capacity too. Let's continue. Get this loaded up. Take off the blood one for now. And the power. What does it need? I don't understand what it needs to power itself with. Power consumption is 150. I get that. Oh, because this is dead. That's why. So I need to. I thought I had some more, but I might have left them back at the other base, too. At least partial. I'll recycle that one when I can build a recycler. There we go. What do you mean not enough power? What does that mean? Whoa. Yeah, that's how that works. I don't know what to do. I'm looking for flower sand. That's one thing I need for silicone. I don't know how to locate that yet. So let me look at the device again. Power-driven handheld exploration scanner that allows the user to project the scan in front of them to mark information on the map. Can be fabricated with remnant components. Okay. That's like what I'm doing. I just see if there's anything to mark here. Might have caught that one. Or just put it up on the HUD. Is that what it means? Well, I'm doing this on foot, but there you go. That's interesting, but I don't know how it's going to help me find flower sand that I need for silicone. Okay, well, that was interesting. Not as much fun as I thought, but maybe I don't know how to use it yet either. Graph. Those fuel cells in here. Things rolling. want to get another power supply in the vehicle. Yeah, a few other odds and ends I'd be concerned about right now. Let me look at what that did for. Okay, I have to try to locate one. I don't know how to do that. Just start pointing at everything, I guess. We'll need to make that. This requires silicon to make it with. I wonder how much flour sand is required to make one unit of. I don't know the answer. I wonder if I can make a recycler yet. I want to do like one more thing. That is the recycler. I already made one. Here, maybe. Can we do that? I only have 15 copper. I can't do that. Wait a minute. I'm gonna make 12. At least this is being recognized now. What else can be done? Short order. Probably not much. All requires travel. Travel. A little bit more copper to make that. That's travel. That's travel. That's travel. No, that's research. I need more points. Disruptor. Oh, that's the heavy armor. Oh, okay. I don't know what that costs. There's the armor now that I can make, but it's 5 for that. It looks like it's 5 for everything, and of course I had 4. And I need silicone for these two, of course. Next step up the tech tree. And do with skills. Oh yeah, I can. Excuse me. Develop such a strong sense of self that you're able to alter your thought patterns to avoid the manipulations of the Bene Gesserit voice at the cost of stamina. At least those in the lesser practitioners. That might be useful at some point. It's the stuttering of a hidden dart dispenser that fires off a specially prepared sedative tip dart. On impact, the dart stuns the enemy. So that would be good. That might be my next ability. Actually, it is. What's this one? That's the anti-gravity one. Or the gravity one. won't pick quite yet. I need to think about that one a little bit. Ja, ich copper that gate. Then, 12. Take those. And then I have a hot water now. Okay. Did I put any more on my bike? Did a little bit. Does that mean I switched? Oh, I want to do that. Some repairs, which means grabbing more. It's a good one. It's locked to me. Feels 99%. That's what I wanted to know. See if I can crank out just enough copper to get this thing going. Yeah, I can. That's great. I need 30. I have, well, maybe that isn't enough. It's back to 500. I'll make the recycler at least, and that'll probably be the last thing I do for now. I run out of daylight today. No. Right. Maybe I can recycle. Improvised. It's done. I want to try to fix that. I've switched to rifles now, so I don't know. I'll at least do those two. Those are the ones that I was trying to do. Okay. Maybe I can recycle that then. I'll just have to junk them. See those somewhere? Sure, box. There we go. That has it done. What do we need to do here? So we made the reap and sow. Yeah, no. Maintenance. So I need to recycle 10 items. I think I just recycled 2. Okay. That'll come in time. Don't have to worry about that one, pushing that one ahead. These are the travel ones. Again, I'm probably going to wrap it up. Probably a good time to wrap it up. Under 3 hours. That's a short stream, but I've only got so much daylight left. So I might, you never know, I might pop back later even for another hello. And do a little bit more. I'm kind of curious to see how this progression works. And once you get into PvP, because we're not quite there yet. I think it could happen here. But I think just the rewards are so meager at this point that people probably wait until they're deeper in the desert to begin with that. Should be interesting to see when the game releases at the start, which I think is maybe the 10th, but tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. I can't remember now. It's 5 days early. It released on 5th. Something like that. So the player count will spike quite a bit. So hopefully they're testing their servers thoroughly. Okay. Let's see those come up before. Anyway, this is the kind of rabbit hole game. You're just chasing thing after thing after thing, trying to get stuff upgraded and stuff that can just suck you in for, let's see, close to 20 hours this last 3 days, I think, for me. So anyway, we'll wrap it up for here. And thanks everyone for peeking in, checking out the VOD. And I won't raid out right now, but let's see y'all soon. Dramatic silhouette to leave with. Yeah, good. I think we'll do it. We'll do it proper. This looks like he was saluting me. We'll be back soon. This week's going to be a bit busy to start off with, and I took Friday off, so towards the end of the week I probably have more time for this. Definitely not first couple days of the week, but after that, we'll see how it goes. You know how it is. So take care, everyone, and see you soon.